What's up, Pasta Folk? It's the Flavor King, guys, and welcome back to Cooking with Flavor KL. Okay, guys, we're gonna be making cheesesteak egg rolls today. These are perfect for sporting events, or you need finger foods, or game night, or anything like that. Or if you're just looking for something golden brown and delicious to crunch on. Put these in your recipe arsenal, and I'm telling you, bar none. Let's cook. Okay, guys, what you want to do, you have a whole bell pepper. I have a green and a red, and a medium-sized onion. Now you can just go with the green bell pepper and the onion, but I like a little red pepper in mine also. So what you want to do is go ahead and slice these up. They don't have to be. I slice them and then I cube them, just so you can get some of those veggies in every bite. Be a rough chop. They don't have to all be the same size, but generally you want to make them that so they can cook evenly. Okay? So that's what you really want to get right now. You don't want that white. You don't want to put that white part of the bell pepper in there. That's kind of sour, so you know I usually cut that out and just use the straight bell pepper. I don't use that bitter piece right there. And then dice them up. Pretty simple, huh? Okay, I'll be back when I finish dicing up everything, and we'll go with the next steps. Okay, guys, look, I came back to let you see how I cut the onion, and you can cut this onion without crying. Now, you look, if you have a food processor, you can definitely throw this in your food processor, save a lot of time. For me, I feel like it's kind of therapeutic cutting up these veggies. So what you want to do, you cut off the front end, leave the root end intact. The root, when you cut that root end, that is what make you cry. When you cut that back end, when you cut that, this thing that make you cry. So you leave that intact. Want to slice down the center of the onion lengthwise, and that also holds the onion together. Slice it that way, and there you go. You have diced onions, no tears, no frills, and that's how you cut that onion up. Okay. Okay, guys, I forgot. And look, I'm gonna add 1 garlic clove. Cut off that end, cut off the ends, and then I put it in the press. Okay. You got minced garlic, and these are ingredients to start off the most delicious, mouth-watering egg rolls, steak egg rolls you ever had. I promise. Okay, guys, now we're over to the stove. We're gonna make our cheesesteak. What you wanna do, put your fire on a medium heat. We're gonna let that pot heat up. We'll add a couple of globs of olive oil, and we'll start sauteing our vegetables. Okay, seems like our pan is hot enough now. A couple of globs, like I said, of the olive oil. Use plain olive oil, don't use the extra virgin. Don't leave as much of an aftertaste. We got an onion, a red bell pepper, and a green bell pepper. So what we want to do now, you just mix those up, let them brown up, saute them, and then we'll add in our meat. said, we're on a medium heat. We didn't add the garlic yet because we don't want that to burn. We don't want burnt garlic. You know, you want to get that little fragrance from the garlic. So we'll add that in towards the end. All right, we do that about 2 minutes. And then we add our meat. So again, this is our shaved ribeye. I made enough for, I made 3 pounds of this because I got a party I'm doing and I needed egg rolls. So, but what the ingredients is going to be for 1.5 pounds. Alright, this is going to require you to just keep breaking up that meat. Keep breaking it up, letting it cook even. This probably take about 7 to 8 minutes for you to get all of the meat broken up and for it to get browned up. Okay. We'll be back. Okay guys, so now that meat is almost done. Now we can go ahead and add in one garlic clove. Let that render itself into this mixture. And go ahead and add our seasonings. Now, I can't tell you the seasonings. You have to season to taste, season to how well you want it seasoned, to your preference, to your level. So, you know, season to taste. Just always taste your food, always tasting it. If you need to add, go ahead and add something. You need to add pepper or salt or onion powder, garlic powder. Go ahead and add it. Then we're going to add a couple of globs of our W sauce. They don't sponsor me, but they should. Couple of globs. They don't come out that hard, so you know. I say that probably is about a teaspoon. You know, just to keep that moisture in that meat. Make your cheesesteak succulent. See, it smells amazing right now. We're still gonna break this up. Now, these cheesesteaks will probably render you about 20 egg rolls. So, and then once you split those in half, you have 40 pieces. So good enough for a small gathering. Okay. And then again, like I said, you want to break that meat up. Okay. Break it up. Remember, taste. Perfect. All right. So that's your Philly cheesesteak mixture right there. Okay. We'll lay out our cheesesteak wrappers, and I'll show you how to wrap them up. Okay, guys. So what we have now, we have some cheese, we have our egg wash, which is an egg and some water, and then we have our ribeye Philly cheesesteak mix. So what we're gonna do, we have our egg roll wrapper. So I'll wrap a few of these, and let you see my process, and then we'll be back once we got them all wrapped up. Okay, guys. So what I'll do first, I'm slice my cheese, slice that in half. I use provolone, you can use mozzarella. You can use whatever cheese you want. It's your kitchen. You can do it how you want to do it. I'll lay out a couple of my egg roll sheets. We'll lay out a couple of those, right? Then we'll lay out our egg roll sheets. And we'll go with then in the middle, a couple of scoops of, this is a small scooper. Keep that in the middle. Small scooper. You want to balance your meat out in there so that once you roll it up, it don't get lopsided in the grease and don't fry well. Okay. Add a piece of provolone to each egg roll. Then we hit it with the brush. Now, if you don't have a brush, don't worry, you can use your finger. If you don't want to use egg, you can use water. But this is just what I use. Remember, it's your kitchen. You can do it however you want to do it. Okay? It's your kitchen. All right. So now that's done. So what we'll do is you want to just pick that up. Make sure it's kind of even. Roll it. Seal your edges. Flip it. Tuck it. Roll it. Put a little pressure at the end. And get that good stick. And that's your egg roll right there. Try to keep it as even as possible, as symmetrical as possible within that egg roll. Tuck it. Don't put too much pressure on it because you don't want to split your egg roll. And that's it. Guys, y'all gonna be cooking these in no time. No time flat. I promise you. They're gonna be asking you to make these at every holiday event, every office party. Make some of your egg rolls. Okay, that's it. Guys, I'm gonna do the rest and then I'll be back.
We are picking men's brains today because we're asking men questions that we want to know. Honest answers. Don't get mad at the messengers.
You're changing your looks all the time because you have to keep changing to keep his attention and to keep him from doing it. Then guess what? It's not you, it's the guy.
Type 2 diabetes can have a big impact on your life, but how can it be prevented? Well, the first step is knowing if you have prediabetes, a serious medical condition that puts you at high risk for type 2 diabetes. 1 in 3 American adults has prediabetes, but more than 80% don't know they have it. The good news is, prediabetes can be reversed, and for many people, healthy changes in their daily routine can make a big difference. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org.
What's up, everybody? This is Jason Claiborne, and you're tuned in to Tea and Worship with my sister Mignon and my brother Chris and Corey on Hope TV.
Father God, who is Chris?
Did I make up a name?
You said 3 hoes.
I said
You said
3
3
hoes.
people.
Chris, what is it, Chris? Chris. Let's do it again. Oh my God. What's up, everybody? This is Jason Claiborne, and you're watching Tea and Worship with Mignon and Corey on the Hope TV. All right, I don't know where Chris came from. Bless all the Christians in the world right now.
Hey guys, we're back. Thanks for joining me, guys. Today we're going to be making a Jimmy Dean sausage dip. And look, we're going to have some breakfast sausage, some Velveeta cheese, cream cheese, some jalapenos. We're going to be ready. Let's cook. And guys, look, this is a one-pan meal. Look, all you got to do is combine your cheese, your cream cheese, your Velveeta cheese, cook your sausage, add in your Rotel, and let that thing cook for about 15, 20 minutes, and your dip is done. All right, we're gonna move over to the stove. I got the pan on a medium-high heat, which is about a 6 for me, and we're gonna brown up our sausage. Hey guys, look, so this is a real easy recipe, guys. You only have 4 ingredients. You have your Jimmy Dean sausage. You have your Velveeta cheese, you got your cream cheese, and you have your Rotel. So all you want to do, like I said first, cook down your sausage. Cook this down, brown it up. This is like 1 pound, so I got 2 pounds of sausage. So this should feed about 40, 50 people. All right? So I'll be back once we get this browned up. All right, so this meat is almost done. You don't want to see any pink in the meat. But at this time, I'm going to go add my jalapenos to the mix. I took the seeds out. I'm not looking for the heat, more so looking for the flavor from the jalapeno. So I said there were 4 ingredients, but I'm being extra, so that's 5. If you want to add jalapenos, you can. If not, you don't have to add them. It's your kitchen. You do it how you want to do it, okay? And listen, I have the Jimmy Dean regular breakfast sausage. You can get the hot, you can get the one with maple, whatever you like. Now, don't get the one with maple. I got that one by mistake one time, and I didn't like the flavor of it. So get the regular or the hot. If you want heat, you can turn up the heat. You can add some cayenne or some red pepper flakes. And you can get the hot Rotel and just turn it up a notch if that's what you're trying to do. But right now, I'm just going to keep it on the mild side and just look at them flavors. Look for those flavors. That's all we're doing over here. Okay? And go ahead and add our Rotel dip. Our Rotel, 2 cans of Rotel. I have 10-ounce cans, so I use 2 10-ounce cans of the Rotel. Mix. And then, look, I'm just gonna add that cheese over the top, cover it, and let it simmer for about 15 minutes. And we partially done. It's not ready just yet. Almost there. And that's like 16 ounces of Velveeta cheese and 1 block of cream cheese. And we're going to cover that up. I know that's not the lid for that, but we're going to cover it up anyway. And we're going to let that cook. All right, guys, we're going to check our pot. Okay. Need a little more cheese in there. Not as cheesy as I would like it. So I'm going to add some more Velveeta. Once we let these marry up some more, we're gonna give it a taste. Make sure the seasoning is there. You know, generally you don't even need to put seasoning in this. It just all come together. No salt, no pepper. You know, you can put some Cajun seasoning in there, some smoked seasoning, whatever you like. But I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna add a little more Velveeta to this.
You all know him, my boy, Will Smith.
His tone is a very conversational tone, and he has the ability to be a storyteller because he is a actor. And so this book was more of a page turner.
I really enjoyed hearing and listening to him narrate the book. Also, I think it was a really great book because he was just so open and honest. And I mean, I don't think he really left anything out. I mean, he talked about everything in the book.
And I just want to throw this out there, that this is basically one of my favorite memoirs. And you know how I feel about the other book that I have read.
Freedom. It's at the core of who we are. The freedom to live without fear, to jog where we please, to wear a hoodie. The freedom to breathe. Before we celebrate the freedom most Americans have, we must fight for the freedom all Americans deserve. Because all lives can't matter until Black lives matter.
When will someone know that they need a coach?
If you're looking at your life and you're taking an evaluation of yourself and you're not happy with where you are and you can't seem to come up with what you need to do to become happy, then, a life coach may be that individual that you need. Now, if you're just having a rut, just, a week at a time, and you can kind of talk yourself out of it or you get over that, you may not necessarily need a life coach. But when you are really stuck and you've tried this and you tried that and it's not working for you and you just feel like you need more, then I definitely believe that a life coach would be someone that you can reach out to.
Some 16-20 shrimp, quarter cup of sugar, quarter cup of salt, lemon. That's gonna be for our poaching liquid. And guess what, guys? We're gonna make our own cocktail sauce. What we have right here is a cup of chili sauce, a teaspoon of Tabasco sauce, 2 teaspoons of ground black pepper, 2 tablespoons of horseradish, and the zest and juice of a lemon. And that's what it's gonna, and guys, look, that's all you're gonna need to make this soft, succulent, classic cocktail shrimp. Now let's cook. Okay guys, so what we have over here, what we brought to a boil is 6 cups of water. We have that boiling. We're gonna cut that water off, and then we're gonna make our poaching liquid. What we're gonna use is a quarter cup of kosher salt, quarter cup of sugar, the juice of a lemon. You can use the whole thing, put the whole thing in there. That's gonna render all those flavors into the water. And then these are 16-20 shrimp. And what these shrimp are, it just means they're 16 to 20 per pound. So we're gonna put these in here. We're gonna let those poach no longer than 3 minutes. If you put them in there for 3 minutes, they're gonna get rubbery and dry. The timer, and at 3 minutes, we're gonna give it an ice bath. We're gonna stop the cooking. I have my ice right here. We're gonna pour it in the pot, and then we're gonna let those continue to seep into that liquid for about 10 minutes. Then we'll drain it, pat it dry, and our shrimp cocktail will be done. But what we're gonna also do is make our own cocktail sauce. So we got 3 minutes on that poaching, and we'll be right back. Okay guys, we got about a minute left. About 45 seconds left. Then we're gonna plunge our ice into the water to stop that cooking process. Look, 16-20s are a good size shrimp for your shrimp cocktail, okay? We brought them to a boil, we brought the water to a boil, let these steep for a poach for 3 minutes. We're gonna add our ice bath, And then we're gonna let them sit in that water for 10 minutes, okay? While they're sitting in that water, we're gonna get our cocktail sauce prep, okay? That's about it. That's about 3 minutes. Add that to the water. And then we just let that sit there like that, okay? Okay guys, so now we're gonna make our sauce. So what I have in the bowl already, I zested one lemon. We have a cup of chili sauce. You wanna use chili sauce instead of the cocktail sauce because it already has like the onions and garlic powder already in there, okay? We're gonna add our 2 teaspoons of black pepper, our hot sauce, our horseradish, and the juice of a lemon. Pull the seeds out. Then we just whisk that up. And there you have your homemade cocktail sauce. We'll be back. All right, guys, so it's been 10 minutes. Our poaching is over. We're gonna dump that out into the strainer. Then we'll add our shrimp to our prepared pan and pat dry. And then just pat them dry. Look at those beautiful shrimp. Like 16, 20 shrimp, and I think those are the best for poaching. I mean, for all your cocktails. So what we want to do, we want to take the shell off right at the tail, that joint before the tail. Just peel off that shell. And then you give that shrimp. You hope you got something to hold on to with that shrimp. Okay, we're gonna do the rest of these and our shrimp cocktail will be ready. Look, this is restaurant quality food, guys, right from your kitchen. You can do it. And listen, you always want to use shell on when you're doing the cocktail. That's gonna protect the shrimp. It's gonna make sure it's gonna protect it from drying out and being rubbery and tough. And that's a disaster when you're eating cocktail shrimp. So you want those shrimp to be nice and succulent, okay? All right. Okay, guys, look, shrimp is done. We got our lemon wedge, we got our cocktail sauce, our shrimp, and our lemon. So you want to get that in your cocktail sauce. Hit it with a little lemon juice. Some nice succulent shrimp, real juicy. Got that hint of lemon. That cocktail sauce is amazing. Oh my God, I can't say nothing else. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. See you next week on another edition of Cooking with Flavor KL. Remember, do whatever you do, but whatever you do it with flavor. Peace.